live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hosted by me, your girl Lashia. Join me as I discuss social topics, spotlight independent artists, and share financial tips. Join the conversation. I want to hear what you have to say. Think Different TV, where minds meet. You're the reason I wake up, the reason I smile.
But the secret is you got to coordinate. Most people don't coordinate, so you got to coordinate.
Round 2, episode 1 kicks off with Big Daddy Bear going up against Miss Angie Styles. Who will advance to the third round? Find out by tuning in Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel. Say hello to America's new favorite game show, Think Different TV's Play or Pass. Get ready to experience trivia like never before. It's not just about what you know, it's about how you play the game. Join our charismatic host Bubbles every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the most exhilarating trivia battles on television. As we wrap up our incredible first season, we're gearing up for an even more exciting season 2 in 2025. We're looking for sharp minds and strategic thinkers to join us for one-on-one duels, thrilling team battles, and high-energy tournaments for high school and college students. Think you've got what it takes to outsmart the competition? Prove it! Become a contestant by calling 267-225-1824 or emailing lashiastar2@gmail.com.
The champ is here! 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 The champ is here!
I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business.
Hey, you're watching my mommy on Think Different TV.
Hey guys, Happy New Year! Oh my goodness. And happy 4th season of Think Different TV, where minds meet. I am your host, Lashia. Okay? Yo, I am super excited because who would have thought I would have gotten this far? I mean, even back when I first started this, I was like, am I going to make it as far as I think I will? Because I was like, if I can get through the first season, they say when you do something more than 28 times in a row, it becomes a habit. And I was just hoping that I could get to that stage. Let me tell you, the ride, the experience, the trials and tribulations that I've gone through trying to get this show together. Um, it was all worth it. It was all worth it because look, I'm in season 4, honey, and I can't even say there's a lot of people with podcasts that can say that because this is really something. Podcasts, shows on YouTube, it really takes a special type of dedication and determination and discipline to keep something going like this. I mean, people are like, oh, well, all you got to do is just turn on your camera and, da 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 da. No, honey. There's a lot more involved in getting a show together than just turn on the camera and sit up here and talking to you guys. Okay, there's a lot more. You got to promote the show. You got to make sure that your topics are on point. You got to make sure that you're not doing what everybody else is doing. And that's why it's called Think Different TV, because we don't do what everybody else is doing. We don't talk about what everybody else is talking about, for the simple fact that I don't want to be lumped in with all the other people. On one of my shows, I said, sometimes it works for you, sometimes it works against you. Sometimes going with the grain can only get you so far, because if you have a tag that is similar to a lot of other people's tag, of course, other people are going to gravitate towards it because they're like, this person is talking about it, this person is talking about it, and down the rabbit hole they go. But when you when you turn away from doing what everybody else is doing, that creates longevity. And longevity is what we need. We don't need a situation where there is, you popping on consistently for like a month or two and then just falling off because you either don't have any news to report on, or you don't know how to create a path of your own. What do they say, the road less traveled? You want to make your footprints in the sand, and a lot of times you can't make your footprints in the sand when there's all these other footprints. How are people going to distinguish your footprints from someone else's? So again, I thank you so much for tuning in to Think Different TV tonight. Again, this is the season premiere, season 4. We have made it. Shout out to Triple Lafare. He is in the building tonight. He said, Happy New Year and welcome to Think Different TV. He also put up the brain, the TV, and the 2 exclamation points. That is our symbol, and it's on all of our merch. And I am wearing my hoodie today. I'm wearing my hoodie, and I'm drinking out of my beautiful mug to remind you guys that Think Different TV does have merch, and I do have a merch website. So definitely, if you want to get some merch during the show, during the commercial, like at the beginning, the little funny thing with pops and everything like that, and it has the little QR code up there. If you're watching on TV, you can just hold your phone up to it, boop, boop. It'll take you right to the merch website. All right. For those who are not watching it on TV, you can, when you're on your phone, you can go to Lashia Star on IG. The link is in my bio. And also on Think Different TV LLC. Okay, that is also, it's also on there as well. So you want to go there, you want to click on the link. It'll take you to our hoodies, our bucket hats, our mugs, our t-shirts, everything. All right. Think Different TV is not just a show. It is a brand. And with this brand comes a network that I'm excited to tell you about tonight, y'all. So a lot of changes are happening. Towards the end of last year, I think the last month, I didn't do anything different TV music video of the week. Music videos of the week. Reason being is because I ran out of artists. I ran out of artists. And I said, instead of trying to find artists who are willing to submit their videos for free to be on the show, because it's crazy, because people they see that advertisement and then they say, oh, well, I probably gotta pay afterwards do just to have my video. No, I'm not doing all that. All right. To be perfectly honest, like, I could have at the beginning of all this, because your girl was struggling financially. I was struggling, trying to keep everything afloat. All right. But now I'm in a good place, and I don't really need to do all that. And I really want to just shine a light on independent artists who are doing it. I was an independent artist myself, so I know the struggle, guys. I know it don't seem like it, but I do know the struggle. I was there. So if you are someone that has a music video, or someone who has a music video, and it doesn't have to be strictly rap or R&B, it could be pop, it could be country, it could be any type of music. All right. And you would like your music video to feature on Think Different TV. Yeah, I know it's a small brand. We're still growing. But when you want to grow with something, because there's a lot of perks with it, okay? Because a lot of shows, they're already developed, they're already doing it and everything like that. And then next thing you know, they charge you $100 just for you to have your video, and not even your whole video, played on the show. And then you're like, well, damn, did I really get my money's worth? I mean, you might get a few hits here and there, but I'm telling you, growing with a brand is better because here, you can ask any artist that's been my music video of the week. I show them love all the time. I even repost their stuff on my Instagram page. You can see all of it on Think Different TV LLC. Not only that, I interact with them on IG. I keep in contact with them. Anytime they dropping something new, I'm like, yo, I need that. I play it on my show. I'm trying to show y'all love. So if y'all want to be featured as a music video of the week on the show, let me know. Hit me up at Lashia Star on IG or Think Different TV LLC on IG. And let me know, hey, I would like to be the music video of the week. My niece has been the opening line for all of these music videos of the week. And I'm kind of sad to not see her on my latest shows because I have no music videos for her to introduce. So come on now. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. It's 2025. If you are making moves right now to get your music career to the next level, and you probably thinking, what can I do differently that's not everybody else is doing to propel my music career to the next level? You got to think outside the box. You got to get with these up and coming brands, these shows that are just developing, saying, hey, and sometimes you got to put out a little bit of money. I'm not saying you got to do that here, but sometimes you got to put out a little bit of money. You might be like, hey, I would like to advertise on your show. Like I have a game show. Now that you do have to pay for sponsoring. You know, if you do a sponsorship, you do have to pay for that because that's commercials. That is a game show that is running on the second season this year. A lot of big things popping off with Think Different TV's Player Pass. So you want to make sure that you are doing something outside of the box. Stop thinking you got to do what everybody else is doing. Do you? Do you? Okay? Doing you is not doing everybody else. You get what I'm saying? So, I say that to say, welcome to season 4. Chivo put it in his in the what you call in the comments. He also put hashtag TDTV music video of the week. And he said tap in with Lashia or I after tonight's episode to be featured. All right. So it's very important. Chivo La Fahrer is on IG under the real _Chivo La Fahrer. Could you please put that in comments and I can put it up on the screen? Shout out to Tribula Fahrer. We've been rocking out since pretty much the first season, like towards the middle of the first season. So glad to say we're back in full effect. You know, we're not playing any games this season. We are going to put Think Different TV on the map. We're going to put it on the map. All right. So y'all, like I said, network. Not network is your net worth. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Think Different TV network. I'm pulling up twice in a week. Actually more than that. I gotta stop saying that. But Sunday, in my opinion, by Think Different TV's Lashia is on It's Yours Radio. It's Yours Radio is every Sunday between 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Live 97.5 FM in Salisbury, Maryland. Shout out to my bros Donnie O and Beck. We haven't been doing it in a while, but stay tuned because I still got to put some up on my YouTube. We're going to get back into our rhythm. They have a new system, so we are trying to work everything out because I live in Philly. They live in Salisbury, so I just call in. But the system, it's hard for them to patch me into their bigger system. Y'all, if you ever did radio or know anything about radio, you know it's kind of complicated, and it's really not complicated, but I'm not gonna get into all that. Just know that we will be back very soon. You can listen on www.live975.com. And then today is Monday. All right. Shout out to Mondays. Whoop whoop. Think Different TV is every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here on the Think Different TV YouTube channel, also Instagram and Facebook. All right. So shout out to my TDTV fam all over the country. You could be anywhere, but you decided to be here with me. So I love you so much. Mwah. Think Different TV could not be made possible without viewers like you and our sponsor, Euphoria Water, which is the cleanest, healthiest water in Philly. Alkaline water with minerals, no chemicals, no additives. It is good and good for you. If you're going to hydrate the right way. Get your Euphoria Water today. You can find Euphoria Water on IG under Euphoria Water. That's UPHORIA WATER. And if you live in the Philadelphia area and want Euphoria Water, I was almost there, and you want Euphoria Water delivered to your door, call Captain at 267-707-8279. All right. Shout out to Imitation by Jarrell. Queen been rocking out with me since the beginning of the show. Only missed one episode. How many of y'all can say y'all only missed one episode of Think Different TV? Listen. So here we go. And this is Triple F's IG on this is handle on IG. So I'm gonna put that up there. You're watching the replay. You know, you can pause it, whatever, write it down, take a note, this, that, the third, And I got a few more announcements, and then we're gonna jump into this hot topic because the hot topic is a hot topic. All right. So we got Black 31 Magazine. Black 31 Magazine. King George is the CEO and curator of Black 31 Magazine. You can find Black 31 Magazine on IG at Black Magazine 31. All right. Also, shout out to King George because he was one of the winners of our Think Different TV Player Pass competition. He and Slim Jim Longfoot went toe-to-toe in a battle, and the competition was to see who got the most views on their episode. They were episode 22, and they got the most views at 140 views. Okay, so they were both recipients of $50 each at the top of the year. Okay, so listen, we are like, I'm giving away money. Y'all really sipping. Like, I'm giving away money on Think Different TV's Player Pass. I have competitions and stuff like that. D Reese, shout out to D Reese. I had the strut challenge. She won the $100. Okay, y'all gotta get with it. All right, I'll be giving away money. They can show you their cash app. They definitely got it. Okay, and I can show you mine because I definitely gave it away. But yeah, Black 31 Magazine is on IG under Black Magazine 31. This is the first issue that I was featured in. This is the second one, the Women's History Edition. I was featured in this one, and the beautiful India Rose is on the cover. This was also a very special issue to be featured in because of all the women that are out there doing it. King George saw fit for me to be a part of the women that were featured in this issue. So I really, really appreciate him, and it made me feel like all the work I'm doing is not in vain. Shout out to LO, Birth by the Code. This is an album that is streaming on all major platforms. Shout out to LO. He's an amazing artist. He asked me to be part of his project, and I jumped at the chance. I am on tracks 9 and 13 on the album, so make sure you go ahead and check that out. Again, it's streaming on all major platforms. Shout out to LO. Shout out to Wise Choice Massage Therapy. That is my business named after my son Wise. I am a licensed massage therapist here in the Philadelphia area. Okay, I provide Swedish deep tissue prenatal and chair massage for corporate events. Okay, if it's a corporate event, I might even travel to Jersey. We'll see. But yeah, definitely hit me up if you would like to book a session for yourself or someone else. Okay, our Tuesdays are dedicated to Think Different TV's Play or Pass. All right, which is every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are still in the throes of our Tournament of Champions, and we are on the round 2 of the Tournament of Champions, episode 1, where Big Daddy Beard goes up against Miss Angie Styles. And guess what? This is auntie and nephew, like for real, like in real life. This is auntie and nephew going head to head on this episode. So listen, y'all gotta tune in, because who will advance to the next round? I don't know. Y'all gotta just tune in to see who will Big Daddy Beard be victorious, or will Miss Angie Styles, style them on up out of here. We don't know. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, guys, that concludes our announcements for today. We're going to get into this hot topic because, like I said, it's hot topic. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right. Let me turn on the banner real quick. Hey, so as y'all can see, you got Think Different TV, where mine's me, IG at Think Different TV LLC, or at Lashia Star. I even have my Cash App up there, Lashia TDTV, or my Venmo at Kaisha-Smith. Listen, if you like what you see, you like what you are watching and everything like that, and you want to keep it going, you want to donate like $1 or something to keep it going, hey, Cash App is right there. My Venmo is right there. And also make sure, now this part right here is free. This part don't require any money, okay? You can follow me on IG. You can watch a few episodes. It don't matter if you watch a few episodes of the Think Different TV or Player Pass, or I would rather you watch all of it. But it don't really matter. I want to get my watch time up. I did hit 1,600 subscribers. I'm super excited about that. And here's another thing that is free. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell on my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any new episodes, replays, or exclusive interviews from Think Different TV. Also, this is also free. Let's share the love by sharing the live. If you like what you see, share the live, and after you share, comment #TDTV. All right. So that's enough with all of my little spiel. Okay. I promise not to keep you long. I saw a story, and I really wanted to take and expound upon this. Cause I know a lot of people trying to be outside, and they trying to travel, and they trying to go to this place or this place. But one of the places that has been crossed off my bucket list, which I really didn't have a bucket list, but if I had a bucket list, this would be on the list to go and visit. But there's a lot of stuff going on, and I can't really say it's their fault. But anyway, without further ado, like I said, we're going to get into this hot topic like this.
I'm coming in hot.
How about no?
The family of an 18-year-old British tourist say he is stuck in a nightmare as he faces 20 years in Dubai prison over a holiday fling with a 17-year-old girl. Marcus Fakana was reported to Dubai authorities by the strict mum of a 17-year-old girl he had sex with on holiday. The girl is also from London and has since turned 18. While the same relationship would have been legal in the UK, the age of consent in Dubai is 18, and it is strictly enforced. Marcus's family has set up a GoFundMe page to raise money for legal fees. He is only 18 years old, very scared, and his mental health is starting to decline. The page reads,
"It's your girl Ray Diva, and I'm back." That right there is Miss Tiara Allen. Miss Tiara Allen been locked up in Dubai for over 2 months now, and I'm about to tell y'all why. Now, if you don't know, Tiara's from Houston. She's a popular truck driver and social media influencer who decided, hey, I'm going to go to Dubai like a lot of Americans do. I'm going to spend a couple of dollars, have a little fun, and come on back home. Well, the fun time was over. She returned her rental car to come back home and realized, oh, I left my stuff in my car. So she went back to the rental car company to retrieve her driver's license and some other things. At which time, the rental car agent was like, you got to pay for this. And she's like, pay for what? That's my shit. Anywho, he got loud with her. She got loud back. And baby, they locked her up. They locked her up for yelling in public and screaming at a man. Y'all got to understand, y'all not going to be loud and play spades in Dubai and think y'all coming home safely. Listen, these Muslim countries hit different. Let's talk about Dubai. Homosexuality, illegal. To share a room with somebody you're not married to, illegal. PDA, illegal. Being loud in public, illegal. Wearing skimpy clothes, illegal. Dubai is so bad that they locked a woman up for talking about her ex-husband's wife on Facebook before she even got to Dubai. They locked the mother and her 4-year-old daughter up because the mother accepted a drink from a random man on an airplane.
Oh my God. Have you heard this story?
I can't travel because they basically said I was trafficking drugs with my prescription medicine.
Georgia Navy veteran Charles Wimberly is stuck in limbo at a hotel near the airport in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. He went there on vacation with friends last month. As he was passing through the airport checkpoint to return home, he said some CBD capsules that had been prescribed for back pain fell out of his pocket along with ibuprofen.
And he was like, what kind of medicine is this? I said, ibuprofen and CBD. And he was like, these little brown pills? I said, yeah, they're CBD. And he was like, well, CBD is not allowed. So I showed him what I looked up before I came over here. I said, no, I looked this up before I came over here. I said, and I showed it to him on my phone. I screenshotted it. And he was like, no, I don't know where you got that from. That's not legal over here.
Wimberly, who has served honorably in the Navy for 20 years, was about to find himself being thrown in jail for having non-intoxicating CBD and over-the-counter pain medication in his possession.
Trafficking drugs. I said, this is my medicine. So they said, what a prescription at? So I showed them my prescription. I showed them everything. And they was like, that's not good enough.
He's a good kid. He served his country honorably.
The vet's distraught father told me it's absurd to accuse his son of drug trafficking for a few CBD pills.
But everything they have explained to why they're holding him doesn't make sense.
Okay, this is for those of you, my people who love to run your butts to Dubai. Here's some things that you absolutely need to know. Listen up. Do you know you can get arrested for some of the craziest stuff in Dubai? I'm talking about crazy. Crazy. Swearing. Number one, swearing, cussing. Especially the F-bomb, the F word. You can get 1 year in jail or a $2,157 fine. 1 year for saying the F word. Oh, yeah. And you can't swear online. You can't swear on social media. You're going to jail. Number two, checking somebody's phone is an invasion of privacy in Dubai. You can get 6 months in jail or a $21,000 to $100,000 fine for checking your man's phone. You hear me, ladies? Can't go through no nigga phone. Number three, eating or drinking on public transportation. That's Uber, that's Lyft, that's taxi, that's bus. Okay? Your butt will get a fine. $22. They're going to fine you $22, okay? You can buy a whole nother meal with that $22. This ain't your... Don't eat! This ain't your car! This ain't your house. Number four, carrying any type of food that contain poppy seeds. They say, y'all know what y'all doing. Stop playing in their face. Number five, if you have a messy car, they could tow your car. They could tow your car and they're going to fine you for having a nasty, junky car. They say, you ain't finna ride around on our streets of Dubai like that. Number six, making and spreading rumors. A lot of y'all love to do that. Y'all wouldn't be able to get away with that mess over there, okay? You can get up to 3 years in jail for making and spreading a rumor about somebody or telling somebody business. Number seven, okay? Holding hands, kissing, hugging, all that. The people say they don't need to see your personal business. You need to get a room. You need to get a room, okay? We don't want to see it. We don't want to see it. You're going to jail, okay? You're going to jail, especially if this person you're not married to. You're not married to this person. You're hugging this person. You trash bot. The people of Dubai say you're not going to hoe over here. Number eight, okay? taking or sharing photos of an accident. Y'all love to take pictures of stuff. Y'all love to insert yourself in other people's business, okay? Love to take pictures telling them to check on your people. Your ass going to jail, okay? If you take a picture of any type of crime scene and you post it and you share it, you're going to jail.
So I really don't know how I end up getting, stuff about Dubai. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe in the future, I end up visioning there because I've been seeing so many videos about the laws that they have in Dubai and shit like that. Like one of the laws was you gotta have like $3,000 on you to be able to come in Dubai. You gotta have it in your bank account. You gotta have it in cash. You gotta have somewhere on you to be able to come into Dubai. So I was like, damn. A nigga been spending money to get a plane ticket. He challenged me, so I'm glad they already told me. But the other laws that they was talking about that can cause you to get jail time or fine is crazy. So if somebody looking over your shoulder while you texting, that was one of the laws. Another law was if you take a picture or a video of a car wreck, you're getting jail time or going to fine. If you cuss in public or on social media, like cuss somebody out on public or on social media, you're getting jail. You get jail time or a fine. Flying a drone, I think that's anywhere. Flying a drone, you and shit like that. Or taking a picture or a video of somebody without their consent. Like if you've been taking a selfie and somebody in the background, you better make sure they in the background because if they find out, you can get a fine or go to jail. So I was like, man, I don't know. It's too many stipulations. I might skip out on Dubai, nigga. Nigga be scared to pull their phone out, do anything. You gotta walk around that motherfucker with shades on and with your phone in your pocket. Cause hell no, I'm good. I'm just stay right here. I enjoy when other people go. That's what I'm gonna do.
As someone who lives in Dubai part-time, I actually think Dubai gets a really bad rep. However, there are a few things that you really need to be mindful of when you travel to Dubai. And one of them is they take drugs so seriously. If you even have CBD on you, that could be bad. That could be illegal. And Adderall, you should probably have a prescription, and it'd be really helpful if a doctor has written like a note with it. They are a little bit more flexible now, I think, but just to be safe, maybe check in instead of having it at like the TSA or something or when you land. You also can't steal, so even petty crime, petty theft. So in this case, these two brothers like not paying something back is considered theft, and that's probably why they are being detained. And if you take out a loan and you don't pay it back, that could be jail time. I don't know if this is also like as recent, but I know that you can't have certain diseases when you go into Dubai. So you probably should have a lot of that researched. Some of it is very unfair and it's xenophobic. But outside of that, I think Dubai can be a really wonderful place. And I actually love Dubai.
Brother, order more alcohol, order more alcohol. Bro, we need to be careful, man. This is a Muslim country, man. We can't be doing too much alcohol. They pick and choose. They pick and choose to the arrest. Order more alcohol, order more Hennessy. I'm going to step outside for a minute, yeah? Hold on, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Let me call this escort I bought yesterday at Lekki nightclub and see what she's saying.
What's that smell? It's coming from you. You know you smell of weed, sir.
Officer,
you know drugs are illegal.
It's food. Brother,
Habibi, I will be arresting you and
but
you
it's
will not
food.
say anything until you reach the cell. I am arresting you.
There's guys inside there ordering £400 bottles of Grey Goose and tequila shots. And rubbing shoulders with escorts.
You are getting arrested right now for smoking weed.
It's me you want to arrest, bro.
Habibi, arrest him. Hurry up. Drugs are illegal.
It's me
I'm arresting you for
smoking weed. This guy's sitting inside the nightclub, but it's me that walked past somebody. He smells of weed. They want to arrest. How does that make sense, brother? What did you get arrested for?
Oh, they arrested me for hugging my girl, innit? I hugged her more than 5 minutes.
For hugging your girl?
Yeah.
They're saying love is haram.
Yeah,
but selling alcohol in nightclubs isn't.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad, bro.
What do you get arrested for, bro?
I got arrested for that smoking a vape in it, but I didn't even inhale it, I just blew it.
So you're telling me you're getting deported for not inhaling your vape?
Mad, innit?
And just blowing it out. You see the bar, yeah? It's like Lil Durk's mixtapes. Half haram and half halal. It just doesn't make sense.
Like everyone that goes jail in Dubai or Abu Dhabi,
They act like
it was mad.
Yeah, they come out and change, man. Like they don't want to talk no more.
Fucking traumatic, mate.
So wait, talk to us. What was you accused of, you and Dylan?
Accused of having an argument with a customs officer at the airport.
And what, you had to spend 2 weeks in jail because
didn't even make it at the airport. We were checking out our bags. We were laughing, saying, "But you really think you're gonna find anything in there?" They took that as disrespect. Next thing you know, we're in handcuffs. Next thing you know, we're in jail, bruv. That we didn't eat for 2 weeks.
What?
They were trying to give us food. The way they were maneuvering in that jail, I can't eat like that.
Yeah.
Yo,
What
my
do you
stuff.
mean?
It was peak, bruv.
What do you
All
mean?
of that eating on the floor, sharing shit. Like, no, man's too scornful.
Sharing?
Not doing none of that.
Sharing?
Nuts.
Bro,
What's
man
going
had to
on
pay
in Abu
fees to get out, and it was long. That option didn't even come until after like a week and a half.
That must be what Fredo's going through then.
I think Dubai is different still.
It's dark.
Yeah.
What, was you guys in the cell with like 7, 8 man, or is it just you two?
7, 8 man. It's like 20 of us. Man.
20?
20?
Yeah, one cell, yeah.
What, sleeping in the same cell?
Yeah, it's crazy. On the floor and that, bro. Mattress on the floor. It was crazy, man.
What's going
So
on?
The mattress was a fucking duvet cover, and the duvet cover was a duvet cover.
You black women that have been traveling to Dubai are wearing things that you normally wear in Western countries over there in African or Middle Eastern countries. And before you travel, because you done seen somebody on TikTok upload a video in Dubai that looks good, it seems like it's fun, but they forget to tell you that there are rules and regulations to how you're supposed to act and conduct yourself when you go into said countries. Y'all better ask Elizabeth here what the hell going on. 21 years old, was just sentenced to 1 year. Now she's a New York City college student. Sentenced to 1 year in a Dubai prison for touching airport security guard's arm. Now, had she would have touched one of them sheiks over there and maybe put just a little pee on her, she wouldn't be in this situation right now. Had she would have just taken a shit, she wouldn't be locked up. You know they love for black women to just defecate and do everything just utterly disgusting and beneath them, on them, so they can go home and kiss their wife with the same mouth, you know, her pee, what was supposed to be, and her poop would have went in, but she's college educated. And one thing that I learned, you know, from that and from dating, you know, and being married to someone who's a foreigner in a Muslim-dominated country, there's just certain things that a woman has to do. And I know a lot of y'all be laughing at me when y'all see me uploading my photos to Instagram in a hijab. Yeah. And you're like, you're not Muslim. Today I am. Because I'm not going to jail for none of y'all. I'm not getting stoned. I'm not getting beat and condemned by the family. I'm going to be right there just like this. Throwing out the carpet. Time to pray. Time to pray. Okay? That's what I do. That's what you have to do. Okay? Especially if you want to be well traveled and you know you want to go into some countries and learn some things, you have to abide by the culture. But she didn't get the memo. And now she's in jail for 1 year. Elizabeth Polanco de los Santos, damn, she black and Hispanic. She Afro-Latino. It says it in the name. A 21-year-old student enrolled at Lehman College in the Bronx received her sentencing on Monday. This came after she endured almost 3 months in a situation of confinement in Dubai due to a travel ban imposed on her, as reported by the advocacy organization detained in Dubai. According to the New York Post, the New York City college student was sentenced to 1 year behind bars by the United Arab Emirates for allegedly assaulting and insulting an airport security guard during a flight connection in Dubai over the summer, which means she was passing through. And she passed right by the jail, and she went past it, and just like in the Monopoly game, they tell you go back to jail. Okay? Now, while passing through security, Dubai airport staff requested that Los Santos remove a waist compressor. Child, she went over there with a waist trainer on, and she was required to wear after a recent surgery. Moral of the story is, y'all need to read before you see a TikTok video or even take a cheap flight. Because them cheap flights will divert you into countries that you're not necessarily prepared for. And you may have some cartridges, some oil cartridges that just have just a little bit of THC remaining, and your ass gonna be Brittany Griner keep messing around out here, okay? Moving on.
Reports confirm that boxing great Floyd Mayweather has been detained in Dubai with his private jet encircled by police, all due to an alleged gambling debt. Now remember, Dubai isn't Las Vegas. There are no glittering casinos. So where did this gambling debt come from? The whispers suggest a private invite-only party for high rollers. Sources say Floyd is free to move around the country, but Dubai takes indebtedness seriously. You owe, you pay. So until Mayweather settles his debt, he's not going anywhere.
I was like, please, please, please let me get home to family. So it has been a Christmas miracle.
A man who is detained in Dubai for writing a negative Google review about his former employer has returned home to Northern Ireland. Craig Ballantyne was arrested in Abu Dhabi airport in October and was accused of slander. In 2023, the 33-year-old had worked at a dog grooming salon in Dubai for 6 months, but needed some time off because of illness. He'd given his employer a doctor's note, but when he didn't show up for work, he was registered as absconded with the UAE authorities, which meant he couldn't leave the country. He did manage to get the travel ban lifted, and when he was back home in Northern Ireland, he wrote a critical Google review of the salon, outlining the problems his boss had allegedly caused him. The United Arab Emirates has strict cybersecurity laws, so when he went back in October for a holiday, he was immediately arrested in Abu Dhabi airport and was transferred to Dubai to await the outcome of the case. This week, his travel ban was lifted, just in time for Christmas.
I don't feel sorry for him. Neon has been sentenced to 1 year in jail because he would not follow the rules of Dubai. You guys got to stop going to other countries, disrespecting their laws because you think they're going to be lenient like the United States. So here's what happened. Neon did 2 crimes in Dubai. First, he lied about being a Make-A-Wish kid in order to get free access into the amusement park. Then, he kept recording after Dubai authorities kept telling him to stop recording on the premises. It is 100% illegal in Dubai to record anywhere without permit or permission of who you're recording or the premises. Now, they tried to give him a chance and kept telling him, stop live streaming, turn off the camera, turn off the camera. He would not listen all the way up until going to jail because he thought they don't have internet. They can't see that he's still live streaming. Well, clearly they got a tip because they seen that he was still live streaming all the way up until he was handcuffed. Y'all saying Dubai tripping, but they warned him, bro. They warned him. People calling for the U.S. to free him. Bro, the U.S. is not going to free him, bro. He gonna either have to pay that fee and just get banned from Dubai, or he gonna have to do that 1 year, bro. Stop going to other countries thinking stuff's sweet. It's not.
First man from the UK to go on death row in Dubai for, well, Z, you can tell us what you went on death row for.
For 0.03 of cocaine.
0.03 of cocaine.
Now, let me make that clear. That's not 0.3, like under half a gram. That's 0.03, which is...
So that's literally like an empty bag, pretty much.
An empty bag with residue.
And they put you on death row.
Yeah. I was put on death row.
Yeah.
My case partners who were with me were not put on death row. Me being the only foreigner in the case kind of gave me... put a lot of scrutiny around my situation, being the only foreigner. I believe they wanted to make an example out of me. And at this point, I never thought, the thought of getting caught is never on your mind.
Yeah. It isn't until you get caught.
No, literally. It's always like that. I'm living life. It got to a point where I stopped asking my family for a single penny for about 2 years. You know, my father got suspicious at one point. He come up to me, he's like, son, you haven't asked me for a penny or anything for about 2 years. What's going on?
So, guys, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Leave them in the comments. Leave them in the comments, okay? I'm not gonna keep y'all real long. We got like 15 minutes. I'm gonna go through these comments that I've seen pop up. We have Triple F. He said them was a long 2 months. Dee Reese is in the building. She said, Happy New Year, everyone. She also put up the brain, the television, and the 2 exclamation points. The symbol for Think Different TV. Remember, we got merch. We also have Triple F saying, Dubai, don't play that mess. They playing chess. Also, Diri said, Dubai, crazy. That's one place I will not go. She was like, they not playing no games. He said, oh, that means Facebook will have half America locked up in Dubai if they can't gossip and spread people's business. All right. We got Maria in the building, tropical skin. She said, Happy New Year, beautiful people. Hello, beautiful. Welcome back. It's been a while. It's been a while. Triple said, my soul smells like weed. I can't go. Maria said, yo, I'd be, effing locked up in jail if I was in Dubai. I wouldn't be able to not swear every 2 words. Triple said DJ Esco did a year or two a few years ago. Maria said, weed comes out of your pores, Trevo. And he said, no argument, it mixes well with my cologne and body wash. Oh my gosh, y'all is cutting up in the comments. Trevo said, never thought I'd see the day Floyd Mayweather owe anyone. Yeah. Maria said, damn, that's why Dubai is so rich. They are getting money off everyone for every single they do. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy over there. But I will say this again. A lot of people are traveling places and not knowing the rules and regulations of that place before they go over there. When they say America is the land of the free, y'all, they mean it. They mean it. This is why y'all think in America, all those rules and laws and regulations are so crazy and beyond, because we get away with a lot of stuff over here, okay? And there's stuff that we don't get away with over here that they definitely get away with over there. Like, y'all know. So this is the thing. This is the thing. Am I opposed to traveling to Dubai? Dubai looks like it's a beautiful place. Let me pull up a picture real quick. This looks beautiful. Looks like a beautiful place you would want to go to. Very, very lit up, and it looks like just an amazing time, right? And so when we think of, okay, we're gonna go over there, we're gonna we're gonna be able to move a certain way and this and that. Listen, y'all, a lot of people do certain things because they feel they're not gonna get caught. That is not the case. Okay, y'all gotta be careful, because even when you think you're not gonna get caught, you're gonna get caught. A lot of these people get in my CBD fell out, CBD pills fell out. I had a bag with a little bit of residue. First of all, the cocaine one, I'm sorry, the Pepsi one. The Pepsi one, I was just like, dude, why are you carrying around Pepsi anyway? Like, that's not, you can't get arrested for it here in in America, like, for the amount that you're definitely not gonna be put on death row, here for that small amount or even a big amount of cocaine. Pepsi. I gotta teach myself to say these certain words because I don't want to get flagged. So you have to Like, why are you even doing stuff like that? Now, the PDA, that's a little much. But it's some stuff that I agree with. I don't want uh, the vaping and the weed. Listen, here in Philly, the whole subway system will be locked down. We probably would have a better looking subway system if this was the case, because you know people are people in America. Some people are just so used to being pigs and just doing what they want to do and just smoking where they want to smoke it, and they don't care about who's it it's affecting. And when you get on the train, now it was bad enough they were smoking it on the platform, but now people actually getting on the train and smoking weed on the train in an enclosed space with other people, and it's like, what? So yeah, Dubai, can y'all come over here and lock all these people up? Get rid of them, okay? No, now I'm not talking about the people that are at home or out in the air and in their own space. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about these people that just infringe on other people's right to enjoy a space because they don't care and they want to light up where they want to light up at. Uh, Even vapes are a little annoying to me because it's like I'm walking down the street and all of a sudden this smoke gets blown back into my face because the person in front of me is smoking a vape, but the wind is blowing the smoke back, and it's like, why? Why? Um, so with them, I'm with them on that one. The one of the videos that I used to advertise the show tonight showed Smiley, I believe, from Baddies, and she was like in actual gear, like hijab and all that stuff, and was twerking. Like, just dumb stuff. Like, why would you do something like that? Why would you do something like that? Just some of it is just common sense. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. They gonna look out for us more than they look out for anybody else. So they really gonna pay attention to us and everything we doing. So y'all want to travel over there? Y'all definitely gotta be on y'all P's and Q's, okay? And so there's a few things I'm gonna run through really quickly, just so we have a clear understanding of what is not tolerated in Dubai. So public displays of affection, kissing and hugging in public are considered offensive and may have legal consequences. Married couples are allowed to hold hands in public. So if y'all holding hands, y'all gotta have that marriage license on y'all too, because they're gonna ask for it. They're gonna ask for it. They're gonna be like, yo. I even saw a video on TikTok, and it was this black couple. And I like, come on, why are we ruffling feathers? If you want to do all that and you know this country definitely doesn't want you to do that, then don't go there. Don't go there. Why are y'all being so difficult? You can't raise ruckus and change their laws if you're a visitor. You're a visitor there. You're not staying there permanently. So just follow the laws and regulations and the rules that they have over there while you're over there. Then when you come back home, you can do all the crazy stuff you wanted to do while you was over there, but you couldn't do. You feel me? And then and if you are somebody that like need CBD in your life, like you need it, like you wake and bake and all that stuff, do not go to Dubai. Simple as that. What's the point of being defined? Is all these other countries you could travel to where you could do that freely. Why do you want to push buttons so badly? Just do right. Okay? Do right by Dubai, or you will go to jail. That is the title for today. All right. That is our topic for it. Do right by Dubai or go to jail. Stop trying to think you above the law, and stop trying to think that that America gonna help you out, because they ain't gonna help you out. Okay, they not gonna be like, oh, that's one of our citizens giving back. Nope, nope, nope. Everybody got access to the internet. Everybody got access to the rules and regulations. Don't play with me. And watch this show. Watch the replay of this show. If you decide you want to take a trip to Dubai, just watch this show. Watch this replay and see if it's still something you want to do. Because don't say you wasn't warned. Okay? Back to the list of do's and don'ts. All right. So, dress code. There is a dress code in the UAE. And UAE, yeah, and not following it can lead to imprisonment. Immodest dress is not tolerated, especially for women. Like, it's like over there, they can't even wear shorts. Men and women cannot wear shorts. Kids can't wear shorts. You have to be modestly dressed at all times. Women have to wear a hijab, you know, like is in certain public places, and you know, like if you go there, you're like, I want to take a tour of all the religious spaces in Dubai and stuff like that. You gotta wear a hijab. You gotta wear modest dress to go to these places. And they know you a tourist. They know y'all not from there, but that still does not excuse you. So like, ignorance of the law is no excuse. Like, they not going to sit up there and be like, oh, well, they're tourists, and you know, they can't wait to lock one of us up. I think they get a cookie every time they lock somebody up. Every time. Every time somebody, you know, every time a guard sends a tourist to prison, they get their wings. So listen, don't be playing with the people over there. They be collecting y'all like Pokemon. You know, I gotta catch them all. You know, like y'all like the Dragon Balls. They try to get all of y'all. You know, so like, y'all need to stop playing with these people. They're not playing with you. All right. Eating and drinking on public transport. Now, I could get behind this. I could definitely get behind this, because I don't like when people be like, have I eaten on public transport before? Yes, I have. One time I had like a nice little pint of ice cream and I was eating everything. But I knew that when I was done with that, to put it in the trash can. A lot of these people here are just disgusting. They pigs. They eat and then they throw the trash on the ground. They don't care. You know, they want to eat something that's chock full of onions, got the whole thing stinking. You know, so I could get behind this, okay? If I don't have to eat, if I can't eat and drink in public, I'm fine with it. All right. I'll just wait till I get to my destination, and I do what I gotta do. You know. So yeah. Yeah. Now I wonder, if you have a medical emergency and like you faint and somebody gives you a bottle of water, do you refuse it because you can't drink in public? Inquiring minds want to know. All right. Alcohol. Only licensed establishments, such as hotels and clubs, are allowed to serve alcohol. Oh, real quick, we're at the hour mark. So if you're watching on Instagram, I love you so much. It might cut off. I'm not sure. If it does on Instagram, head right on over to YouTube. I want you to be seen and heard. And I know there's some people that's leaving comments on Instagram. I simply cannot see them. So if you want to be seen and heard, just come right on over to YouTube, and I will read your comments. And if you want to continue watching the live, come on over to YouTube. All right. I don't want y'all to miss none of this. All right. But if you do miss it, there is a replay, so you can replay it, but I would rather you watch it live in full effect. All right. So alcohol. So I'm sure there's no beer distributors, there's none of that, no wine and spirits in Dubai. Okay. They only have like bars and stuff that probably sell alcohol. And yeah, so you probably won't be able to go to a wine and spirits in the middle of the night like here in Philly. Well, you can't go in the middle of the night, but you can't travel to a wine and spirits and pick up some wine and spirits. You pretty much on if I don't even think you could bring your own alcohol into the country. Like, just don't do it. Just do not do it. All right. Now, does that uh present a risk because you can only drink at these clubs and these hotels, and it's not, you know, it's not guaranteed that you drink. I mean, use your discretion. Use your discretion. All right. Social media. Misuse of social media is illegal. Swearing on social media can also cause trouble. So that means if you over in Dubai and you're making a video and you're like super excited, you're just like, oh, I'm in Dubai. Then you gonna get in trouble. You gonna get in trouble. You can't do that. Also, you can't jump on social media and gossip and make posts about people and all this different stuff. I think you're gonna go to Dubai. Yo, I swear they probably be doing background checks on everybody that come in there. All they need is your passport. They got your name. They run that joint. They be like, oh, in 2018, 2018, you made a comment about such and such, and you used this cuss word. Okay, you're getting detained. What? Like, that has nothing to do. But listen, if that's their rules, that's their rules. You know, flushing the toilet. Flushing the toilet after 10 p.m. is an offense. Now, you notice how they say after 10 p.m., but they don't give you the starting time for you like, okay, after 10, but before 6 a.m., or we talk about after 10 p.m., before 8 a.m., like just after 10 p.m., you cannot flush the toilet. Because they say like it's a waste of water and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm a in the middle of the night having to go to the bathroom type stuff person. And also, like, if you when you're pregnant, it's even worse. So I'm guessing what they're saying is you can go. Number one and number two, just don't flush after 10 p.m. Okay. Living with someone you're not married to. Living with someone you're not married to can lead to imprisonment. All right. All you people that's shacking up. All you people that's shacking up. Even people that are roommates. The people sharing the load with other people because they can't afford to rent by yourself. I guess you're gonna have to just find a place you can afford on your own. Cause there ain't no shacking up, no living with people that you're not married to. If it's family, of course you can live with family. I'm like, don't be ridiculous, because it's gonna be like, well, what if it's your sister and your brother? If it's your family, okay, don't be ridiculous. But I'm talking about like how people do here in America when they like, oh, I'm looking for a roommate, and it'd be some random person that they don't know. Yeah, you can't do that in Dubai. All right. Um, there is checking someone's phone. Checking someone's phone is considered a crime. So it's invasion of privacy, like they said in the videos. So you don't want to do none of that. All right. No sneaking in, checking on people's phone. No. So guess what? All you cheaters are safe. Unless you're doing PDA with your side joint in public, then you're going to jail. Yeah, like, yeah. So can't check nobody's phone. I think that was put in there because somebody was. Hey, I don't know how they come up with these laws. Maybe they was like invasion of privacy. They like it's really invasion of privacy. But then you got to think about the person that probably was like, you know what? My lady keep checking my phone. Ain't that invasion of privacy too? Do you want her to go through your phone? Absolutely not. All right, we'll put that in too. Unclean car. Having an unclean car is an offense. Oh, I know so many people that'll probably go to jail. So many people that'll go to jail. And even people that do Uber. Oh my gosh, y'all. It be some people that doing Uber that their car be stinking. It be like having stuff going on with it. Uber, Lyft, all of the above. Yeah, you will go to jail in Dubai. Don't play with them. We already did dress code. Mind you, I took these from two different situations, so it's gonna say some of the same information. But moving down on, I'm on the right side, and we're at the third dot down. Drugs. There are there is zero tolerance for all kinds of narcotic drugs in Dubai. All kinds. Ain't that crazy? All kinds. Over here in America, there are people trying to create rehabs. They even have a methadone clinic, right? They're trying to like we can get rid of the drug problem if we are in control of it. We can manage it if we're in control of it. Dubai, like we don't want none of that. we don't want that. We don't want people doing it. We don't want to have to manage it. We don't want to have to control it. We don't want none of that. You do it, you go to jail. That's where you're gonna end up at, and that's a good scare tactic, I will say, because there's a lot of people that probably be scared straight and not want, oh, I do, you know, you got people that shoot, shooting up the stars and yeah, shooting for the stars, and they can't they be knocked out and they be out of it. In Philly, Kensington, all the people be locked up. It will be a ghost town. It's Kensington and Allegheny. Okay, listen. I think I already talked about eating and drinking. Taxis. It's best to confirm your intended address with a landmark or tourist site. So, these are part of the do's and don'ts, not necessarily the laws, the rules, or regulations, but I think I get where they're coming from with that one, because sometimes you don't want them to know, the taxi people to know exactly what says your intended address with a landmark or tourist site, because who knows, like some taxi people might not know the exact address, or I don't know. I guess they're just saying give them a tourist site or landmark so they know that's where you want to be close to, and then you just go from there, because I don't know. Photography. Don't take a woman's photo without her permission unless she offers her hand first. Okay, so do not, pretty much you can't take pictures of anybody without their permission over in Dubai, which I think is a good practice to have over here too, because there's so many people, and I've caught myself doing that, you know, and it's really not good. You really shouldn't be taking photos or audios of people. How we got all these clips of people on the train acting out, doing all this different stuff. Well, if you did that over in Dubai, you get locked up. You get locked up. They pretty much saying, let our security cameras do all that for us. Like, we don't need you to video. So you know how fast people are here to whip out their cameras, their camera phones when somebody fall or when they get into a fight or when they do all that stuff. Yeah, you can't do that in Dubai because you don't have those people's consent. So you will go to jail. You think you like, oh, well, I saw them fighting this and the third, and this person. Well, then you gonna go to jail too because you're not supposed to be recorded. Simple as that. Ramadan. Avoid visiting during Ramadan unless you are Muslim and want to respect the holy month. There you go. There you go. Don't go during Ramadan because they're like we want to keep it holy over here. Don't be bringing all that craziness over here. You know. So yeah. Um. Oh, it is illegal. Unmarried couples. It's illegal for unmarried, including same-sex couples, to share a hotel room. Over there, ain't no same-sex nothing. Over there ain't no same-sex nothing. They do not play that over there. If you even look like you are, even if you look like you are, you don't even have to do any. And I'm gonna show you a video. I got a video. I got a video that I could play to show y'all what I mean by that. But you know, don't think that you can go over there. You know, two women up there kissing and hugging on each other. I think it was a video. I think it was something that happened over there where it was two women. They was taking a picture. They was doing a photo shoot or something like that. And like, why wouldn't you just do that here in America? Why would you go somewhere where if you get caught, the consequences are so severe? It makes absolutely no sense. Like y'all travel, y'all don't even live over there, but y'all trying to tell them how they should be running their country. Like, stop doing it. Stop doing it because every time y'all go over there and then they're gonna get to the point where they're not even gonna allow any Americans in Dubai. They're gonna like, y'all can't come over here. Y'all can't come over here. We can't run anything over there, so we can't like. This is where you know how they always say, why do black people fight so much to be in spaces that don't really, don't really want us? I'ma tell y'all the same thing about people that want to go to Dubai so bad. Why are y'all trying so hard to go to a place that don't want you? Go to the places that accept you, that love you for who you are, and will let you do the things you want to do. If that means staying in America, stay in America. You feel me? Because even though there's a lot of stuff that's going on that we don't agree with as a people, and there's a lot of, um, injustices. And at one point in time, there was a lot of things that are, there are a lot of things. Okay, let me rewind it. At one point in time, a lot of things that are accepted now was not accepted then. Interracial couples, same-sex couples. Back then, over here in America, it was not allowed. If Dubai wants to adopt that way of running their country, then let them run it the way they want to run it, because you don't live there. And then I also think it's foolish to say you're gonna move over there and then don't want to abide by any other rules too. That's like so crazy. Oh, I didn't even tell you about the couple. I gotta rewind back because I started talking about the couple that was doing they were doing a TikTok video, and I went into saying they be looking out for us a lot. But to go back to that, it was a TikTok and it was like, when it's illegal to show PDA, but you realize you wouldn't mind going to jail. No, stop. cute. That's not a flex. That's not cute at all. Cause if y'all really love each other, y'all will refrain from doing that because y'all don't want to see each other go to jail. They think that jail over there is sweet. Like the dude was saying in the video, it ain't sweet over there. It's overcrowded because of all the laws they got. Of course, it's gonna be overcrowded. It's gonna be overcrowded because and it's probably mostly tourists that are coming over there breaking rules. So now you in the room, and then when you're in Dubai as an American and you get locked up in jail, that's where the true mixing pot is. That's where not mixing pot, the true melting pot is. You got people from all over in that jump, all over. Like, remember, you in Dubai, you're not in America, so it's not like you're in a room with maybe a few Hispanics, but everybody know English. No, you in there with people that's true foreigners that don't know a lick of English. They sleeping on top of each other. Some of them are in for petty crimes, other are in for very serious crimes. They just mix y'all all up. That's not cute. That's not cute. Cover some out, but you realize you wouldn't mind go to jail. Y'all silly. Y'all silly. But I know they probably took those because they said you can do PDA, but it has to be where it can't be in a public place. It got to be somewhere where it's very seclusive. So they probably was secluded somewhere and they was doing this video, but it's still sending out a bad message to other people out there who don't realize that that's what these people are doing. These people that's traveling out to Dubai, they ain't got little money. They got a nice amount of money to be going out there. So they not staying in no two-star hotel there, if there is any. You know, they staying in some really nice places. And so they're able to get away with doing videos about certain things. But the crazy thing about it is that sometimes they might make a video and they might think that they can go back. And if somebody in Dubai see that video of them doing what they did in the video, they're gonna be like, oh no, you need to go to jail. Especially if they're an unmarried couple. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, y'all gotta realize, like, y'all, I think Dubai is like an elephant, it never forgets. Like, so you go away and you think, oh, it's all under water under the bridge. No, next time you step foot in there, they already got your picture at the door. They ready to lock you up. And that's what people are not realizing. You can't be doing all that crazy stuff. Insulting. It is illegal to insult an ethnic or religious group, the UAE, the royal family's government officials, or the UAE flag. So yeah, you know how we over here and we like, excuse me, whew, bless me, whew. Like when Dave Chappelle did the skit, he said, man, people up here, he's like, black people, they don't mind telling you who they're gonna vote for. They don't mind talk about politicians and their politics. They will openly talk about punching a politician in the face. Like, and that's how free our speech is. People doing these memes and all these different things, these videos about religious and political leaders over here. Yo, when I tell y'all got so much freedom to do that over here, because that will not fly in Dubai. You wouldn't be able to do that. You will get locked up. Can't make fun of the government. You can't make fun of what they got going on over there. You can't talk about it's this, that, and the third, and incite, riots and all that. You can't do all that. You will get locked up. Over here, we got freedom of speech. We really, really do. Compared to some other countries, you can't even think of going against your political leader. And they sending people to jail. It's places where they will straight up unalive you. So yeah, just be careful of that. And then it says banned items. Okay, some items that are banned from entering Dubai include narcotic drugs, goods from boycotted countries, goods from Israel, crude ivory, rhinoceros horn, and gambling tools. Okay. So I just wanted to make sure that y'all knew all of those things. If you didn't catch all of them, rewind, watch it again, look it up. I'm telling you, it's better being informed and knowing what you can and cannot do before you go somewhere, because you don't want to end up locked up. You don't want to end up first of all, you're traveling there to have fun. You don't want to travel there and that be your last stop because you got locked up and now you're there for a year and not in the best of conditions. Like our jails here are gross too, but they're was doubly gross. Okay, because they really don't care. At least here, the jails and they get kickbacks and stuff like that, and they get certain money from the government and all this different stuff, and and they get a stipend for every detainee and all this different crazy stuff. Um, and we have rights over here, so it's like they're like, oh well, even though you're a criminal, we still gotta make sure you're fed. We still gotta make sure that you have access to medical care. We still gotta make sure, like, it's different. But over there, it's not like that. You in jail, you in jail. You in prison, you in prison. And I do want to briefly talk about the young man who traveled to Dubai with the 17-year-old, and they were engaged in relations. And then she went home. Okay, she went home. The mom found some texts and pictures from them exchanging or whatever. And so, yeah, the mom went and called the popo. And the thing about it is that I think he went back to Dubai. If he would have stayed in the UK, they wouldn't have deported him. But I think he went back to Dubai for something. And or he was in Dubai, or I don't know. But they detained him in Dubai, and he's in there doing a year. A year. And the young lady, and they said the age of consent was 18 over in Dubai, and she was literally going to be 18 in like a couple of months. But I'm like, wait until then. Why? What was this rush? And I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, we want to get him out because it's not fair that he should do a year, for something that was a consensual act, and in the UK is legal, but when you go to do, that's why if whatever they was gonna do, they had to do there in the UK, because it's legal in the UK, and in Dubai don't play. Like, why is y'all, like, the thing about it is I feel bad for a young boy because he looked like young. Like, when I look at young black men, I see my son, and I just be like, yo, I would lose my mind if this was my son in this situation. But also, my son should be educated enough to know about certain things to know that that was wrong. And also, it was when I read the article and it even said that his family, I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, that's better. They said his family was aware of their relationship. The girl's family was not. So y'all really hiding your relationship from her parents. That's rule breaker. And that's not cool. And so what did you think would happen if the mom ever found out? Oh, she gonna rat you out. And I had the feeling that this was not a black girl. I had the feeling that it was not a black girl. I feel like this is another ethnic background, another background. And that's why the mom was even more so adamant. And I know over here in America, people be giving away their virginity like it's food stamps, but we can't be doing that. Can't be doing it. Can't be giving out coochie coupons over in Dubai and then losing your virginity at such a young age. It's against the rules. So I feel bad for, like I said, I feel bad for young bull, but at the same time, it's like you was already doing sneaky stuff. If you would have just say, you know what, I really like you and this and the third, but I don't want to get into any trouble, and you just kept on that, you wouldn't be locked up, young bull. Like, you know, I hope they get everything straightened out. It looked like they was close to their goal of getting a I think they were close to their goal of getting an attorney. I think they got their money up somewhat. So hopefully he's able to get a good attorney and able to come home. Yeah. This is a tricky situation. It's a tricky situation. And I'm not blaming the girl either. I'm not blaming the girl either. Somebody should have exercised some type of common sense in this situation. So that's how I feel about it. But real quick, before I go, when I told y'all about the same sex thing, like they don't play about that over there, here is one person who had an experience. And they shared it on TikTok, and I cut it down for the sake of time. But I wanted y'all to see this before I closed out the show, because over here, when I say we got freedom, like we have certain experiences that make us feel like we're still not free as a people, right? But we are freer over here to do certain things. At least y'all can escape some type of way by smoking herb and everything, kind of like putting it out of your mind for the moment and everything. Can't do that over here. Can't do that over there. Certain things you could do over here. If you want to hug all up on your smoochy moochie, you can do that. Oh, you can't do it. Do we still have a long way to go over here in America? Yes, we do. With certain rights and everything like that. We do have a long road to go. I'm not saying we are out of the woods, but compared to being black over here and being black over in Dubai, it's two different things. They're going to scrutinize us even more, and they're looking for us to mess up more over there so they could detain us, keep us there. And then we really not, and it really ain't going to be nobody from America to be like, free or da-da-da-da. I'm surprised Brittany Griner got as much as she got. And that wasn't even Dubai. That was, what, Russia or somewhere? Yeah. Yeah. It's craziness, y'all. But here's the final video.
For all those who don't know, I got booked in Dubai, all expenses paid for, to cook for my client and her family for Thanksgiving. Of course, you hear so many mixed reviews about Dubai, about how it's just like a serious country who don't play. A lot of my loved ones was definitely concerned, but more excited because it's like, I got booked in Dubai. I'm thinking like, you just have to respect their culture and their rules once you get in their city. I didn't think it was going to be discrimination right at the door. So me and my client, we both walking up in the line. She's on one side getting her passport checked. I'm on the other side. Her passport got approved, but before her passport got approved, the man asked me who I was with, and I pointed to her. They let her go through. The man immediately was trying to like get one of the other guys' attention, and I'm just sitting right there calm. He got the other guy attention, and they told me go over there to the other side of the airport. I finally walked up to the desk and gave over my passport and my flight number, and they told me to sit down after. Mind y'all, we landed in Dubai like around 4 in the morning, and I was still sitting with no answers at 9:48 Dubai time. So I'm still waiting. I'm still sitting. And they not acknowledging me. And even when they was calling me up, they was calling up by their head. So if I was like directly looking or no one didn't like tell me they was calling me, I would have never known. And now we have to get checked and send out things through a metal detector, walk through a metal detector. So I'm like, this looks like intake to me. Mind y'all, the whole time I'm sitting down, I'm looking at on Google at all these different, like I'm questioning Google at this point because I don't have nobody to talk to. And Google just saying, once you over there, child murder can't help you out. It's their laws against yours. You could get detention. You could get jail time. So I'm like, so the part where the man was taking us at, he was taking us upstairs, like to the top of the airport. So I'm like, okay, we getting somewhere. They took me to a room. In other words, the man was just basically telling me that I look like a woman. And he told me whoever I flew with, I need to get in contact with them and rebook me a flight. And send me in this intake room with a bunch of other people. But mind y'all, the people look like they from a third world country. Ron, find me, I don't care where it go, find me the quickest flight out of here. Like, I don't care what country you land in. So Ron, like a lot of the stops is like countries past Dubai, which is racist countries who don't accept people like my kind. I'm like, no. The next flight out of there was to London. I had to pay $720. Mind y'all, it's like 10 o'clock. The flight leaves like at 12 p.m. I was on the first flight out of there. But the most scariest thing ever is like they literally processed us to them. Like they took our passport. We wasn't able to get our passport until the flight was booked. Once the flight was booked, they had to like guide us through the whole airport. Like they put me on buses. When I get off the buses, there's people that's escorting me, like literally. I just want to thank, God, because it could have just went a lot worse.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, they don't play over there. They do not play over there, and you got to be very, very careful. Got to be very, very careful, y'all. So, what did we learn today? Was Dubai on your list of places to go to? Was it? Let's check the comments. So we got Trevo said, "How you feel you going?" He said, "I would go, but I'll make sure I'm on 10.5." Maria said, "Y'all should go down to Costa Rica because y'all could get away with anything." Wow. She was like, "I'm not a vape person. Those things make my head hurt." Said she wanted to test them people. And then Maria said, "That's effed up to say. Sorry about that." She will say, "Dubai or do jail." She said, the thing is that they know laws are meant to be broken. So they will be making bank out of anything. And that could very well be true. She was said, they say you play, you gonna play. I mean, you play, you gonna pay. Maria said, so many of their rules or laws are nonsense. Why wouldn't kids be able to wear shorts? I have no idea. But I read that in one of the articles that they can't wear shorts. I don't know. Chivo said parts of China or Japan got some strict laws too. Absolutely. Taj Mahal is in the building. Okay. Welcome to Think Different TV. Yeah, so I actually just reposted a throwback when I was talking about people who work in the X industry. And I was asking him would would he be okay with dating a woman who is like that? And he was all for it. It's so funny. Y'all gotta watch it. It's on my IG page. It's also on episode, I think it was from season 2, and I think it was episode 21 or 24. One of those. I might be off. But it's on my IG page. Triple Farrer said that toilet flushing is wild. He said no spitting after 9:45 p.m. Oh, they have a rule where they say you can't spit or anything on the ground, which I'm all for, like spit in the public. I please, a lot of people could be like literally my neighbor who lives across the street, not next door to me, across the street, was talking to somebody who was in their car in front of my house. And while he's talking to him, he spits in front of my door. It's the grossest thing ever. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. And I just happened to see him do it right before I was about to leave out for work. And when I came to the door, I was like, yo, if my mom was here, she would have made you get some hot water and wash that off the sidewalk, because how you standing in front of somebody's door and disrespecting their space by spitting, like that's gross. So yeah, and I noticed that that's a thing for people that like smoke. They like to, wherever they at, they smoke and they spitting on the ground. Yeah, in Dubai you will go to jail. So yeah. Triple Triple said that phone check thing about to pass in Texas too. Oh wow, for real? So America make too much money off the chaos. That's why they got clinics. It's like halftime for some people. They get right, but get sent back out to the world too early. Mm-hmm. And he said these rules probably on the plane on the way to Dubai. Some strict, but some I like. He said, right, it's disrespectful. Soon we going on travel ban to Dubai. Yup, absolutely. And he said, could you coupons? I'm dying. So yeah, like there are so many places you can go that you could do all of these things that you want to do. If you know that some of these laws are not jiving what you like to do, then just don't go to Dubai. Don't go to Dubai and try to be that person that got away with doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because like you look stupid. And at the end of the day, um, it's not right for people to it's not right for people to feel like they could come in. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a good example, right? Now I hope y'all follow me on this one. Somebody at my house, I have a no shoe policy. It don't matter that my house is not wall to wall carpet. It does not matter. I have my reasons, because when I'm walking the streets, well, that didn't even sound right, but when I'm out in the, well, that don't sound right either. When I'm on my way to work and on my way back, and I see how it is outside, like the ground and how dirty it is and all this stuff like that, and I realize how much disease and this nastiness is out there. Why would I want to track that through my house? Right? Makes sense, right? It don't matter if I don't have wall to wall carpet. Oh, why she got people removing their shoes and she got a wood floor and this rug over here? Because I don't want it tracking through my house. And then at the end of the day, who got to clean and mop the floor? Who got to sweep and mop the floor at the end of the day? Me. So if I decide that I don't want you to wear your shoes in my house, don't wear your shoes in my house, right? But it seems like she was like, we understand. But it seems like some people like to test the waters. They like to come into my house and they like to say, well, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Remove your shoes. I don't care how bad you got to pee. Remove your shoes, then you can go to the bathroom. Like, and then in my bathroom, I got like a nice little, pad right there on the floor. I don't want you tracking your messing in, and I get in my shower and I like to step on that pad when I get y'all. Some people be having these foot funguses and everything like that because they have their feet in nasty areas, and that could be a nasty area if you don't know how to take care of your stuff. And I just, so let's say I'm Dubai. Let's say my home is Dubai, and I have that rule in place. Don't come in with your, oh, well, you ain't got no da 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 da. Why you making such a big deal? This, that, the third, da 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 da. Because you can leave. You can exit stage left, okay? You don't like me saying you got to call before you come over. You like to bang on my door and everything like that. Act crazy. You no longer are allowed to come to my house, and that's what's going to end up happening. Dubai, they're going to get tired of all these people. They're going to make as much money as they can off these people being locked up and stuff. But at the end of the day, they're going to get tired of it. They're going to get tired of the overcrowded jails. They're going to get tired of having all these ruffians in their country. And they're probably going to deport them, put them somewhere else. And then they're going to just say, listen, you all you people that think y'all can come over here and disrespect, don't even come. America will be on the block list. Oh, you an American? How about you American can't? American can't come in here, okay? No. Go back. Go back. I'll play before I fight. Oh, you should have researched. We put this ban on all Americans. They cannot come into Dubai. I'm sure you saw it in the news. Y'all news is nosy. Y'all news know everything, and they put stuff on the internet. And y'all likes to be on the internet. And I know that you saw that we are not we're not taking in Americans. So you got to go. And y'all gonna be mad. And all the people that see, this is what I'm talking about. One bad apple got to spoil the bunch. Okay. And you know what else? When you encourage that type of behavior, when you're like saying, I don't understand why she got locked up and this, that, third, why she raised her voice, why she touched the person. I mean, no, she just raised her voice, or she just touched his arm. They overreacting. This, that, the third. Thing is that people that got money to go to Dubai, I know they got internet. And I know they can access the internet. And I know that they can look up and research where they're going before they go there. And so it'd be some situations that would be reasonable if you're thinking about it like, oh yeah, of course I would probably get a little hot-headed about that situation too. But if you know about the laws and regulations in a place, in a space, before you go there, and you know that raising your voice at this person could get me jail time, you might rethink how you handle certain situations. It keeps women very modest. It keeps them very demure. It keeps them very, mindful. So you want to just know that, and you be able to go on with a little bit of a cool head. I won't lie, that's kind of a good practice, because over here, Black women are told, oh, y'all so loud, y'all so rowdy, y'all this, that, there, blah, 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 blah. You notice that the two women that got detained for touching someone unlawfully and raising their voice were women of color. And yeah, we get hot tempered because some people because we're the common sense people. We're the common sense people. And when people are playing in our face, we don't like that. And we're gonna speak out about it. And that's why we're labeled the bad guys. But knowing that about ourselves, and knowing that we are the fighters, and and a lot of times for good reason. That's a great quality to have. But some battles aren't always worth fighting. So when you get over to Dubai and you have a disagreement, hey, the guy charging her to get her own stuff out of, that was, now remember, the reason why she's in this predicament is because of her. Because what happened, she forgot her materials. She forgot her license. She forgot all her stuff inside of the rental car. She forgot all these things. So the one who put her in a predicament was her. So she goes back to get her stuff. They now want to charge her for her stuff, which could be like a cleaning fee or a trash fee or what fee, because like, even though it's not trash, it's like you literally left something in the car you wasn't supposed to leave in there. So I wouldn't think it's right, but I just pay it. If I had the money to pay it, I would just pay it. Like, how much is it? Okay, take care of it and then leave. She felt, how dare you charge me for this? Which is understandable, but you got to realize that not every battle needs to be fought. And got to realize also the reason why you're in this predicament is because you're the one that put yourself in that predicament. Before you turn over a rental car or anything that doesn't belong to you, you scan and search that whole thing to make sure you got all of your belongings out of it, all of your Bibles out of it. It makes no sense to me that you left your license and all of this stuff inside of the car. Like, what were you thinking? You had to turn over the keys, you had to turn over everything. How did that get left in there? You don't have a purse, you don't have something that hold all of your stuff, you didn't have a folder. Like, it's not your car. So you do have to have it in a folder or something, so that when you turn that car over, you could just take your stuff out and have all your stuff. So that's why I'm like, and then the girl that touched the security guard's arm, like, it just at the end of the day, you just gotta like know, first of all, you're not supposed to touch somebody that don't want to be touched. And in none of these stories I heard of somebody from Dubai putting their hands on that person first, or maybe raising their voice first, but never putting their hands on someone. So what was the point of touching that guard and thinking there's no consequences? And then, like I said about the young boy, you gotta be smarter. You already, hiding this relationship with this young lady because her parents don't approve. What did you think was going to happen? So at the same time, while I agree that their law, the punishment that follows the laws, they are right to enforce their laws, they're right to enforce their punishment and everything like that. They are showing us what it's like to be held accountable for our actions, and they're showing us what consequences can come of your actions. And now that it's out there, and now that it's in the open, and now that people have been made examples, hopefully we do not repeat those same mistakes that those people made. And he said, Trevo said, I got a good rule too. No arguing with your significant other in my house or even on the phone. That's worse. You got to go outside. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you brought that up, because so many times you see a couple bubbling and brewing. They already having their little whatever side comments, smart comments that they're saying when they show up. And you got to let people know this is a place of peace and positivity. And I don't want none of that mess over there. And also, if you know you're friends with a toxic couple, do not invite them to your house. Do not invite them out to an outing or anything like that. Maybe they'll get the hint. Maybe they'll learn that they're toxic for each other, and they just will either break up, or they'll just realize, like, we're not going to get invited to a lot of places because people don't want to be around our toxicity. But there's people that thrive off of watching people being toxic, so they end up having these toxic people as their friends, and they are a couple. And so when they go and they start fighting and all this different stuff, they don't really be saying nothing. And I know I'm going a little bit off the topic, but that's something I just wanted to bring up real quick because Trevo brought up a good point. Yeah, so none of that. like up above me, the neighbors before these neighbors, they was having WWE SmackDown above my head. It makes people around you extremely uncomfortable. Extremely uncomfortable. When Bull came down the steps and his neck was spilling Kool-Aid. I was like spilling cherry Kool-Aid. I was like, yo, y'all gotta figure out what y'all gonna do, because y'all doing too much. You spilling Kool-Aid everywhere. She up there talk about something. You try to unalive her. This is not good. So yeah, I agree with you on that one. He said, yes, call before you come because I will listen to you. First of all, I don't even want you knocking. I'm on the first, where I'm at, I'm on the first floor, and yeah, you can tap on my window, tap, tap, but I don't like that. I don't like unnecessary attention being brought to my home. I don't want people looking and saying, look at that person knocking on the window, look at that person knocking on the door. Like, I don't want people to know who's coming in out of my house. And I'm just weird about that. Like, I don't want unnecessary attention brought to my house. So like, yeah, as soon as you walk up, you should be calling me and saying, yo, I'm about to be at your door. And then I can just come and open the door. I don't have a bell because everybody know to call me. I feel if I put a ring doorbell out there, people gonna start going crazy. Like upstairs neighbors, they got ring doorbell. Like, oh my gosh. And then I gotta tell my people, like, I did not all of a sudden get a ring doorbell. I haven't had a ring doorbell in 6 years. This is my 7th year being here. Yeah, 7 years. I've been here. I've never had the desire to get a ring doorbell. Never. I don't know how to set it up if I did have it. So, like, if I don't tell you I have a ring doorbell, just push the ring doorbell and I'll let you in. If I don't have that, if I never told you I had it, why would you think that I automatically installed this thing? So, like, people that have been coming over here for years, they're ringing this ring doorbell. I'm like, why is you ringing the ring doorbell? I don't have a ring doorbell. Like, you called me and I was coming to the door. Why would you ring the doorbell? Like, it's just stupid. Don't do that. So yeah. Chiva said, ask Hayes stories about me and wait a minute. Ask Hayes stories about me. I'll put you out the house for being too loud, so quick. He's seen me go Trevo McMahon. You're fire. He also said, that's right. Tell him, Mr. Accountability. He said they did too much as visitors, so disrespectful. So he's like, we got to learn self-control as Americans. We got too much privilege over here. We do. We have too much. We have, it's too many people thinking they got all this privilege, right? And they think they can go over there and just do whatever, right? So yeah. So that's, and let me give y'all, and this is what Dubai be looking at, and this is what Dubai be looking at when they see other countries. They see all these images of all these bad things, and they said, we do not want this type of image to come out of Dubai. When have you seen a bunch of fiends on the streets of Dubai? When have you seen homeless people on the streets of Dubai? Maybe some, but you'll never see them because you can't film them without consent. When have you ever seen, Dubai talk about the major drug epidemic that they have, or when she said it's certain people, it was a young lady on one of the videos, she said you can't be let into Dubai if you got certain illnesses. Like, they probably didn't have no COVID. And if they did, it was probably very small numbers. Cause they was like, wait a minute, your temperature's supposed to be 98.1. You are at 98.2. Something wrong with you. You're getting fever. You can't come in here. So that's like keeping people safe. And I know they also want to keep their space tranquil and make it somewhere that people want to go and visit. And yeah, they got all these rules and everything like that. But the thing about it is, Dubai is a beautiful place, and uh, worth the trip, because there's certain things that just wouldn't be tolerated over there, and you could actually enjoy a nice, peaceful, tranquil space without a whole bunch of pollution and all this crazy stuff. And I'm sure a lot of people leave America and go over there because they don't want to be around the trash and the drugs and all this other stuff that happens in America on a regular basis. They want to get away from that and they want to go over to Dubai. And then it's people that like, I can't do that in America anymore because it's getting boring tearing up our own town. I want to go over to Dubai and tear it up over there. You can't do that. You're gonna end up in jail. I said I was gonna keep you along, but I feel like I'm keeping you along. But anyway, Fiva Lafayette said, because when people come here, we hold them to our laws. We got to reciprocate it. Yep. He said, right. And he said, I got a whole private property sign. You better knock or the ball is in my court. And he said, great hot topic, and you have a very valid point. Thank you so much, Fiva Lafayette. At the end of the day, at the end of it all, I just want to let y'all know, if y'all are traveling to another country and you trying to get your passport all stamped up and you want, this is a conversation that is given to a lot of Black people here in America. You want to make it home by any means necessary. You want to make it home. That by any means necessary, that means that sometimes you're going to have to bite your tongue on certain situations. You're going to have to not provoke the situation. You're going to have to be level-headed at all times because you want to make it home. I give that same advice to all of these people that are traveling overseas and going international and going to all these different countries. You want to make it home. And if making it home means following whatever laws and rules and regulations they have over there to enjoy yourself over there without breaking those laws, and then you're able to come home, like, do that. We're losing too many people to violence and all these different things, to prison, jail. And don't you think it's silly to visit Dubai and kiss your girlfriend and end up in jail for a year? Like, do you think that's crazy? I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy to end up in jail over that. But also, I think it's crazy to not do your research on a certain area before you travel there. It's so funny because in Philly, like, matter of fact, you know how when somebody invites you somewhere and your investigative work is who all gonna be there? Who all gonna be there before I go here? What area is that in? That sound like West Philly. That sound like Southwest Philly. I don't really do Southwest Philly. You get what I'm saying? I'm just joking. I'm just using it as an example. You got to do that same investigative work when you're traveling overseas. What are all the laws that are over there? What can I I'm trying to say this right. What are things that I can and cannot do over there? There you go. And you know, who can I go with? If I'm in just a, you know, situationship, I can't go over to Dubai with this person because we're not married and we can't show any type of PDA. And then, you know, you rent in a hotel room, you can't even stay in the same hotel room. Like, you're wasting money because you gotta get 2 hotel rooms and then you gotta do all this crazy stuff. No. Just stay in America or go somewhere that will tolerate your ratchetness. And that is my final thought for the hot topic tonight. Went a little over, but it's the season premiere and I missed you guys. And I'm hoping that you are enjoying the new year as much as I am. It is the 6th of January. We almost about to be a whole week into 2025. What plans do you have for 2025? What goals are you planning on reaching in 2025? I'm not going to say New Year's resolutions because you want to know something. A lot of times people go through the year with these New Year's resolutions that are never resolved. Definitely, I'm hoping that one of your goals this year, which is mine, is to be more productive, to be more intentional with what I do, and to also have better connections, more positive connections with people. You know, last year I was able to weed out some of the fakers, some of the people that weren't moving the way I was moving. They were moving very, very weird, and I had to let them go. And I left them in 2024, and that's where they shall stay. Going forward into 2025 and beyond, I am more intentional, even with who I decide to spend my time with, who I decide to share my space with. So if I'm inviting you to certain things and everything like that, just know that you are one of my people. You're one of my people. I care about you. I want to bring you into the new year and beyond with me. And, you know, and that's what it is. That's what it is. And I think that's pretty much all I had to say. I hope y'all got a lot of value out of what I've talked about tonight. I hope y'all have a great week, and I'll see y'all all next week. All right, bye.
I'm coming in hot.
Hey guys, Lashia here from Think Different TV, which is every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Shout out to my TDTV fam all over the country. And I have a TDTV exclusive for you concerning my sponsor, Euphoria Water. Euphoria Water is the cleanest, healthiest water in Philly, alkaline with minerals, no chemicals, no additives. It is good and good for you. If you're going to hydrate the right way. Get your Euphoria Water today. You can find Euphoria Water on IG under Euphoria Water. That's UPHORIAWATER. And if you live in the Philadelphia area and want Euphoria Water delivered to your home, contact Captain at 267-707-8279. And why are we in my bathroom? Well, I want to show you my new Euphoria Water shower head. There you go. It's so bright and shiny and beautiful. It took me literally seconds to set up. I just unscrewed my old one and screwed this one on. It has several different settings. You can get the jet setting. You can do the regular shower setting. It is amazing. And also to know that I have the purest water hit my body. It's the greatest feeling. So make sure you make this investment because I am so happy that I made this investment. Call Captain at 267-707-8279 to put in that order, or you can hit them up on Euphoria Water on IG. I'm telling you, it's the best investment, the best thing I ever did.
But the secret is you got to coordinate. Most people don't coordinate, so you got to coordinate.
Say hello to America's new favorite game show, Think Different TV's Play or Pass.
Get ready to experience trivia like never before. It's not just about what you know, it's about how you play the game. Join our charismatic host Bubbles every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the most exhilarating trivia battles on television. As we wrap up our incredible first season, we're gearing up for an even more exciting season 2 in 2025. We're looking for sharp minds and strategic thinkers to join us for one-on-one duels, thrilling team battles, and high-energy tournaments for high school and college students. Think you've got what it takes to outsmart the competition? Prove it! Become a contestant by calling 267-225-1824 or emailing lashiastar2@gmail.com. Round 2, episode 1 kicks off with Big Daddy Beard going up against Miss Angie Styles. Who will advance to the third round? Find out by tuning in Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel.
The champ is here! 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 The champ is here!
I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business.
Think Different TV, live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hosted by me, your girl Lashia. Join me as I discuss social topics, spotlight independent artists, and share financial tips. Join the conversation. I want to hear what you have to say. Think Different TV, where minds meet.